Having genu valgus, also known as knock knees or bowed legs, is usually caused by weaker external rotators of the hips or abductors of the legs and the hips. So abduction of the hips, abduction. Whereas adduction, adduction, where the thighs are pulled in, is adding things together. If your abductors are weaker than your adductors, then obviously your knees will bow in. In this video, I'll be showing you some exercises to strengthen the external rotators of the hip and also the abductors of the hip to help pull the knees away from going inwards and collapsing and probably prevent you from injuries from your sport or daily living. I hope these exercises help you as much as they helped me and my patients.
Single leg hinges. Stand next to a wall and place the ball against the wall slightly below hip height. Bend the knee closest to the wall to almost 90 degrees. Slowly hinge the hips backwards while preventing the ball from falling by pressing the ball against the wall. You don't have to press too hard, just enough to prevent it from falling onto the floor. Do 10 to 15 repetitions of this and alternate on both sides for 3 sets. This will work on the hip abductors on the leg closest to the wall because the muscles activating will press the ball into the wall. This will work on the hip abductors on the leg closest to the wall because the muscles activating is pushing the knee outwards and into the ball and the wall. The other leg on the floor will be working on the glutes, abductors, and the knee muscles. This exercise is great to do for bowed legs because sometimes bowed legs are much more prominent in weight-bearing positions such as standing. By doing this, standing up is guiding the muscles and the joints to operate in weight-bearing positions to strengthen and encourage movement and stability out of the bowed leg positions. Standing fire hydrants. Stand and loop a resistance band around your thighs just above your knees. I recommend starting with a light one first before using a strong band. Otherwise, you may have trouble on balancing or activating the right muscles. Now place all your weight on one leg with the opposite leg slightly bent. Lift the opposite leg away from the body and back, so it's like a 45-degree angle back and away from your body. Slowly lower the knee back into the starting position, and that counts as 1 repetition. Do this for 8 to 10 repetitions on both legs, 3 to 4 sets. This exercise mainly works on the glute medius muscle, which plays a major role on how we walk and the stability in how we stand, which is closely related to how our knees are positioned since it's one of the main external rotators in the hip. I'll put a link in the description box below on where to get these resistance bands. A paper was published by the Journal of Aesthetic Plastic Surgery in 2017 on the effectiveness of hip external rotator strengthening exercises in Korean postural bow leg women. A group of women were to do 3 months of hip external rotation exercises, and photogrammetric and radiographic data was recorded before and after the 3 months. The results showed that there was change in the knee gap by 1.6 centimeters and a decrease of 1.5 degrees of tibiofemoral angle. The standardized 3-month active resistance strengthening exercise program of hip external rotator muscles was effective in improving postural deviation and cosmetic outcomes in bow-legged women. Banded squats. Have your feet slightly wider than your shoulder width apart and a resistance band wrapped above your knees. You can have your arms in front of you for balance, on your hips, or together in front like me, replicating a goblet squat. The most important part of this exercise is to push your knees out into the band while you're doing the exercise. And when you stand back up, I want you to prevent your knees from caving inwards. Do 15 to 20 repetitions for 3 to 4 sets. Feel the weight of your body from the heels to the outside of your feet and to the ball of your feet. Try to avoid allowing your feet to roll inwards and press the inner part of your foot against the ground whilst you squat. This will work against tibial internal torsion that is caused by having flat feet. By doing this, along with pressing the knee outwards, will create isometric contraction of the hip external rotator muscles, such as the glutes. This will encourage the knees to be pushed out and reduce bowed leg positions.
Once again, thanks for watching. I really want you to join my VIP Facebook group. I want to build a community there where we can discuss all things health. There'll be other health professionals in that group as well to help you out. Now, if you have any questions and you can't wait for my answers and you want to support this channel and support me and this service, I really want you to join my Patreon. It will mean the world to me, and it will mean the world to a lot of people that I'm helping and we're helping together. Now, if you found this video helpful and you do have knee weakness or knee pain or you need to strengthen your knees, check out my knee strengthening video. That video will definitely build stability in the knees, prevent a lot of pain or even arthritis in the future. Now, if you do have pain in the knee, in the leg, or the back of the Achilles, or even having flat foot, there could be a chance that you're having problems with your calf muscles, also known as the gastrocnemius. So please check out my gastrocnemius calf mobility video. That video would definitely help you with anything got to do with the Achilles, the calves, or even having flat feet. Now remember, support my channel, hit subscribe, hit like, comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one.